All right, is this a final update? I don't know if our case is over or not, but I guess this is why we're here to watch this. This girl needs to be in jail, right? But let's read this. The TikTok DoorDash girl legal case is going awful for her. Okay, that's good. Shout out to atozy for the video. He will be in the description below if you like to sub to him. Hit the link in the description below. Follow up on all the socials. We got Cake, Twitch. We're live just about every day. We have 2 other channels. We got another reaction channel. One's a shorts. Morla Willis is the shorts one. And EX Willis. No, sorry. Lil Willis is the body cam one. I'm posting it on this one. Yeah, comment down below what you think about this. If this is your first time ever watching this, you gotta know the lore of this because it is outrageous. Like the video to get the algorithm moving, and let's get into this.
The TikTok DoorDash girl filmed a naked man passed out inside his own home and then posted it for nearly 30 million people to see, and then claimed that she was the victim. So, naturally, she got hit with 2 felony charges, and after months of failed plea negotiations, she has decided to fight this thing in front of a jury.
This is related. They just punished me for posting about my while door dashing. They just fired me. And the police are doing nothing. I lost my job, and that was my only way to make money to pay my bills.
Now,
and you gotta understand, at the end of the day, if we know the lore about this, if all the alleged things that she faked this, she opened the door and she filmed this, I heard someone say she has to be mentally crazy or of some sort to legit have all this emotion towards her being a victim. And then, because she obviously has to record the TikTok and then put it down, and then she's probably just post it. She's crazy. She's mentally crazy because she knows she's wrong, bro. She knows she's in the wrong. At the end of the day, if you're going to TikTok, Instagram, the internet before the police, I'm sorry. You're looking shaky. You're looking shaky, and yeah.
If you watched my last video on this case, you would know that we've been waiting forever for something to actually happen in this case. I literally flew to Oswego, New York to watch Olivia Henderson appear in court, only to just...
I forgot he did.
Get there, see everyone. I saw her there. And then everything got postponed. Or, well, it wasn't technically postponed because it got moved up to county court. So essentially, I just had to pack up my bags, go home, and waited. Then she got indicted months later. And now, after even more months of court dates and motions, and I guess trying to work things out behind the scenes, we finally know what's going on because Olivia Henderson is preparing to go to trial.
The internet can't seem to get enough of the criminal case of Olivia
I'm going to assume they didn't give her a good enough plea deal, right?
Henderson, the now former DoorDash driver, on TikTok.
Why is she not like the cameras now? Right? Victim.
Claiming she was harassed by a customer, naked, asleep on his couch, when she delivered his order last year. But then police charged her because she recorded him and posted the video.
So she appeared in Oswego County Court again on July 31st, and Olivia and prosecutors have failed to reach a plea agreement, which is pretty big because remember, what she's accused of doing here back in October 2025, Olivia was delivering a DoorDash order when she...
I wonder if it's on her end or on his end.
Arrived at a customer's house, and according to her, she found the door open, and inside was a dude passed out on his couch naked from the waist down. Police later said that he was drunk, unconscious, and incapacitated. So Olivia
again, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, she's not going to jail for the fact she filmed this and posted this. No, she's not going to jail. Yeah, she's not going to jail for the false accusations of it. Sorry, she's going to jail for the fact she posted this. Right? This is outrageous. I think she needs to go to jail for the fact that she was giving false accusations that she was legit sexually assaulted. It's like how people buzzword max on TikTok and say all these phobes and isms and all this stuff, and then everything's diluted now. You're diluting it by this. All these people that are on TikTok making up fake stories. These people with celebrities making these fake stories. They are diluting it. These people need to be charged. If you want people to respect the thing, you gotta, I guess, weed out the snakes like her.
Recorded him from the outside of the apartment and posted the footage to TikTok, where it
She was such a victim, she got to zoom in on him.
absolutely exploded. And we're talking 30 million views. I mean, that is a lot of people seeing a passed out dude naked. That is not ideal, especially because obviously this was without his consent. Then she also claimed
she was
that the
such
man
a
had
victim. I would say, if we could see the doorbell footage, she was such a victim that she sat in her car, typed all that stuff on, by the way, on TikTok. She typed all that stuff on TikTok, found a good enough captions and hashtags and posted it. She's a professional victim.
intentionally exposed himself to her and said that she had been assaulted. The woman who recorded a man without his permission while he was unconscious claimed that she was assaulted by said unconscious man. Something's not adding up here. Regardless, police investigated this and said they found no evidence that an assault actually occurred. So they said there was no physical contact, and their investigation concluded that the man had been unconscious on his couch because of alcohol. And last time I checked, it's not illegal to pass out drunk on your own sofa. It is very unfortunate that the dude managed to leave his door open though. Regardless though,
well, if that's true, again, it's alleged that she nudged it open. So it's like, if you nudge someone's door, like, regardless of the fact if it's cracked. If it's cracked, that's different. If it's cracked, and you nudge it open, that's outrageous. If it's cracked, okay, and then it blows open by the wind or something, and then you walk up and then that happens, that's so different. So different. I mean, at the end of the day, it's so much different compared to it being cracked and then you legit pushing it. You know what what I think? I'm going to call this right here. If we look from the video, look at this. One thing
police leader said,
look. See if we can tell
a
by the
DoorDash
video.
driver.
I'm going to show you the full thing. Tell me if y'all, what do y'all think, thoughts about this? We'll do this.
On TikTok, claiming she was harassed by then police.
court is remember what she's accused.
Because you'll see by the video, when you walk up to it, you could already see what he's doing.
Of doing here,
Or what he did. More like sleeping, naked or whatever.
in October 2025, Olivia was delivered inside, drunk, and posted the footage to TikTok, where
So he's sleeping, I'm going to say,
Olivia recorded him from the outside
Wendy's. He's sleeping around here. I would say in the vicinity of the couch.
of the apartment and posted the footage to TikTok, where it absolutely exploded. And we're talking 30 million views. I mean, that is a lot of people seeing a passed out dude naked. That is not ideal.
Fuck, it didn't play fully, did it?
In 30 million views. I mean, that is a lot of people seeing a passed out dude naked. That is not ideal, especially because
Never mind. I thought he had his windows open. I was like, that's what it was, but never mind. But I have a feeling she nudged it open.
First, how much privacy can you legally expect from inside your home when your front door is open? And number two, was this man's front door even open in the first place? Because Olivia's attorney is now leaning hard into that first question. Smallwood says the homeowner's door was left wide open, exposing him to the public. Basically,
So does that give her a right to film his body, dude? Like, what kind of shitbag lawyer is he? Dude, because he had the door open, it was this. Bro, what are you doing, man?
the defense appears to be arguing, yes, this man was inside his own home, but the door was wide open, so anyone could see him from the street. So essentially, if his door was wide open and someone standing outside could see him, did he still have reasonable expectation that no one would see or record him? And I guess that distinction matters because the unlawful surveillance charge involves recording someone at a place and time which that person has reasonable expectation of privacy. This isn't just like Olivia's attorney standing up there and going, well, what she did wasn't that bad. No, he's attacking the actual part that the prosecutors have to prove. I can at least understand the legal question they're raising.
I mean, what is he, a public defender? Like, dude, you ain't winning off this, man. Like, I think ChatGPT, this might be the first instinct that a ChatGPT might be better than an actual lawyer.
Like, if you're standing naked in front of a giant open window facing a crowded sidewalk, do you really think no one's gonna see you? But I guess that brings us to the second question, because before we spend 10 minutes debating on what an open door
again, but that's a scenario basis. Just because someone sees you doing that thing, that doesn't matter. That's not even a scenario. So we're like opening doors to scenarios that's never even possible. If you're standing, it's like you're opening a can of worms that doesn't need to be opened. If we break it down to the scenario, someone walking past our house and seeing that is different than someone dropping off a DoorDash order and filming it. Because you gotta understand, she completed her DoorDash order, so she set the food down, picked out her camera, probably took a picture of the food, uploaded it on the thing, did that, and walked off.
As to your right to privacy, I would like to know whether this door was actually open or not, because Olivia is saying it wasn't. We had early reports saying that it was like open but not fully open, and that she pushed it open. But the big problem with that is we haven't seen any proof that that was the case.
But like, to me, it would be... That's why I was saying, is there a window open to his side, like a front-facing window? Because like, does she look and see he's already on the couch laying down naked? So she nudged the door open? Because I was like, that's a very risque thing to do, to nudge someone's door open.
We really have is Olivia's side of the story, and obviously the video. So essentially, Olivia's maintained that she arrived and found that door open, and some of the more recent reporting describes it that way too. The Oswego County News reported in June that the police said that she arrived to the customer's apartment and found the door open. But if you remember the original controversy, people were going frame by frame through the footage and were questioning whether that was actually what happened. Because you had a whole bunch of claims online, at least early on in the story, where people said the door wasn't wide open and that Olivia maybe pushed it further open herself before.
I think that could be true, regardless of the fact if it was 25, 45, 85, 75, 100, which means fully opened, slightly opened. Like, maybe she could still see his body and she tilted it open. I don't know. It depends the weather too. The wind could have blew it open, so...
Filming inside. And that...
It was a colder area. He said it was in, like, upstate New York, right?
It would be a very different situation. Because obviously there's a massive...
No, it was not. It was not. I'm tripping.
Difference between I walked up to this house and there was a naked man visible right there, or she walked up, the door was kind of open, but not fully open. She kind of saw a glimpse of the guy and then pushed open. I don't know. There was also some early reporting alleging there was ring camera footage from a neighbor. So again, this will be really interesting to see if that's true or not. And right now, based on the reporting we have, I don't think we should pretend that the question has been completely settled. What we do know is that police said Olivia recorded the man from outside the apartment. We know Olivia says the front door was open. And now we also know that her attorney is arguing that the door was wide open and that this man gave up some reasonable expectation of privacy. But
it's like, so off that, because your door is wide open, I can just film it? What? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense, because what you gotta understand it. So that because your door's open and someone walks up to your porch and drops off your food, and obviously, DoorDash, you take a picture of the food, you walk off. They, instead of doing that and just leaving, they decide to film a video. Because it was filmed a video for a reason, because she got the angle of her walking off so you could see the thing. I would say it could be a case-by-case basis, but there is a lot of malice in that video that we're seeing. She's walking off, still showing it. She's showing him his body. It's like, if this was just an experience, why didn't she cover up his body? I don't think it was ever cut up. I think she deliberately showed a naked man. Why did she claim SA? If it was just door was wide open, that's not SA. The dude's dead asleep. How's there any attention into that? Is he, I'm asleep, drunk, naked. I'm gonna SA somebody because my door's open. I don't know. Like, he's drunk. I don't know what he was doing.
But whether the evidence actually backs that up, I guess we'll see that in court. Because obviously, if the entire defense leans on the dude's door being wide open, hopefully nothing.
I would say that's the worst shit. What? ChatGPT could do better than that, bro. Because the door's open, this is all good. Does that make her sexual assault claims relevant? Does that make it okay for you to film a video and have malice intent behind it? No.
Comes out that disproves that. But regardless, despite all of that, all the headlines are now saying Olivia Henderson is officially going to trial. And there will be one big hurdle before we actually get there, because her attorney is trying to get these charges thrown out. Smallwood has asked the judge to review the grand jury record and determine whether prosecutors gave enough evidence to actually support an indictment. And remember, this grand jury is the reason Olivia ended up in the county court in the first place. So back in May, prosecutors presented their evidence privately to a grand jury, and the grand jury voted to indict Olivia on both felony charges. And no, that doesn't mean they found her guilty. It means the prosecutors have cleared the hurdle necessary to move forward with the case. But now, Olivia's defense is challenging that indictment. And based on Smallwood's comments, we have a much better idea of why. He isn't really disputing the basic sequence of events. Again, he basically just said there's really no arguing what the evidence is, which is also...
So I'm going to assume that that ring footage must not be that good.
kind of a wild sentence to hear from a defense attorney in a case like this, because, you know, that's been the point from the beginning. Like, at the end of the day here, we're not trying to doing so the legal fight is over whether those actions actually satisfies the crimes prosecutors were charging them with, and if the judge agrees with the defense that they don't. So who knows? I mean, the charges could actually be dismissed.
What are y'all thinking, man? What are y'all thinking in the chat? What are y'all thinking? I think she should be in jail as we speak.
At Olivia's next court date on September 9th. So technically, there is still a path that she might not get a trial at all. But if that challenge fails, we're going to court. Because the other huge update from this hearing is that Olivia...
I have a high feeling it's going to.
And the prosecutors have failed to reach a plea agreement. And this is interesting to me because in my last video, I said a plea deal seemed like the most likely way this would all end. Apparently not, though.
I wonder, again, like I said, I wonder if it's on her end or on his end.
At least not so far. I mean, we don't know exactly what was offered during these negotiations, what Olivia would want to accept or not, or which side refused to budge. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know what's going on, but I am surprised a plea deal didn't happen. And the trial can happen as early as October if all this goes through. Although there is actually another unrelated trial
October and January, what the fuck?
in the court's schedule. So if that gets in the way, the trial would actually happen in January, which I think I was in Oswego in January of 2020 of this year. So if we actually don't go to trial for a full year after the first time I appeared, that would be crazy. Regardless, it was very cold there in January, I can confirm. This would definitely be a very interesting case to be a juror on, though. Like, imagine the shock, not hearing about any of this, and you find out some woman did this on TikTok, and you're sitting here like, there's no way this is real, but it is. This is definitely a top 10 jury duty trial. The one that takes the cake is absolutely the TikTok psychic one, though. I mean, that must have been a full-on trip for everyone who was a juror on that case. But regardless,
never seen it. Should I watch that one?
This is just a horror story of how some dude passed out drunk in his apartment and woke up the next morning with 30 million.
This is a lot to do with internet hypnosis brain, right? It's just basically what I mean for people that spend too much time on the internet. No rational person would do this. You just started filming? It's like, there's some hurdles. It's like, yeah, okay, the door's open, but why film him and post this on TikTok? If it's that big of an issue, you could have called the cops, like, yeah, I think he might be drunk. I don't know. He's naked. Get the cops there or shut his door if it's that big of an issue. Or legit, call the cops and they could figure what else out. I mean, if you want it the most legally best way. No, I think posting on TikTok is the best way and is the only way. And scream I'm the victim on TikTok for what? A week and a half? How long was she defending herself for?
Online to watch. That's a whole nother step as well. And that's ultimately what the prosecutors are accusing her of doing. And this is also why I just think this whole situation is so crazy, and the way it's unfolding is just crazy as well.
Basic propaganda is say it to my face 20 times, even though it's not the truth, and maybe I'll believe it.
Olivia originally posted the video because she wanted, I guess, to warn other female delivery drivers and expose what she believed this man had done to her. But instead, police investigated her allegations, said they found no evidence that an assault occurred, and arrested her instead. And now prosecutors eventually secured a felony indictment. Now, talk to an arrest, and now you don't.
All right, so we'll catch back up on this. See if there's any more lore to this. Let's go. Again, shout out to atozy for the video. Let's read these comments. Imagine if she just left the food at the door and took a photo and left. Maybe in another life, right? Maybe, I don't know. She was also mad that she wasn't paid for her viral videos. Yeah, I think you have to hit that mark first, like 1,000 videos. That's what I'm saying. There's so much malice from it. It's like, it's, you know, it's so weird. But like, you have to, yeah, I think you already have to be someone that could be on the payroll of TikTok to even make your money. She appears unbelievable, unlikable, and unhinged, not doing herself any favors. No, not at all. Playing the victim card so hard, you catch 2 felonies. Again, she's just a victim, man. She did not do it to warn other women. She did it for clout. Again, yes, that's the most internet hypnosis stuff. You post this on TikTok because there's a slight chance it goes viral, and in her case, it did. We also know that he wrote in his order to leave it outside the door. She had no reason to peek in. If that's true, yeah. If that's true. Again, but at the end of the day, when if DoorDash was like, yeah, come in my house, played it for me, and pray over my food for me before I eat it. I appreciate you. Like, it's no, DoorDash is you drop it outside my house and I grab it. It's never been like open my door and put it on my, you know, make it presentable so I could eat it. No, it's never been that. Her posting his unconscious body online was much more of a form of sexual harassing than I've seen. Sorry, sexual harassing, yeah. Not harassing. Assault, sorry. Yeah, I would say that. I would say that, I would say that, man. I would say that, honestly. I would say that should be it is a crime, but her, again, with the false allegation should be a crime. I don't know why no one's talking about that. Props to the DA office for not offering a plea deal without jail time. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's still crazy that people think that screaming online like a lunatic will help solve their problems. I think it's because, like, there was a point in time where that actually did help. Like, driving up the emotions over the real facts helped a lot of people in a lot of cases. Let's read one or two more of these comments. Her admitting no one else will hire her is telling. No shit. I mean, who wants to be around that? Like, yo, you don't know if she gonna set you up on a damn blackmail mission. You don't know what she's gonna do. She's crazy. Her fully opening the door. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. We don't know yet. Her, I'm the victim. The court, you said that, but he's the victim. Yeah, we should start yelling at her. He's the victim. You know what I'm saying? He's the victim. You're not the victim. Shout out to atozy. He will be in the description below if you'd like to sub to him. Hit the link. Follow up on all the socials again: TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, other YouTube channel, Little Willis clips, 4 body cams, and more Little Willis shorts. Like the video. Comment down below what you think about this. Is she getting off? I would hope not. And like I said, he's the victim. And she needs to go to jail for the fake essay allegations. Fake essay allegations need to be jail time. Because like it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy out here, man. You can't even damn DoorDash. You can't even spend your own hard-earned money without someone, blowing it, doing this, recording you, allegedly opening the door. We don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, this is outrageous. All right, peace.